Can you really create evergreen content and set it and forget it? That's the question I'm going to be answering today and tell you how, yes, you can, but there are certainly cases where you need to add a little zhuzh. I am Sheri Moyes, your intuitive business astrologer, helping you to create more ease, predictability, better timing in your business, and from a content perspective, we're looking at how to stop the scroll and get more yeses. So, content creation, it is a big part of what we do as entrepreneurs. And there are a lot of ways that we get told to get it done, right? Batch your content, create it all at once and then set it and forget it, schedule it out. Well, from an astrological perspective, that creates some little sticky issues. And a friend of mine asked the other day, well, what does that mean for things like welcome sequences that we like to create and are evergreen? And versus your, month in, month out content, you could definitely batch for a sun cycle and then batch the next sun cycle. That definitely creates, an opportunity for batching. But when we talk about evergreen content or, putting it out there to have some longevity, there are certain pieces of content that we, want to have working for us all the time, like our welcome sequences or our onboarding sequences. So how do you navigate that? What do you do to honor the astrology of the moment and also ensure that you're not having to recreate that every 30 days with every sun cycle? Well, we can look at some bigger picture transits for that. In particular, we can look at what the North Node is telling us, and that is an 18-month transit. So for things in your business that are longer term that you want to set and forget, we can use pieces of the astrology to help us do that and to give us guidance. So for example, with the Aries energy of the North Node right now, we really want to make sure that our welcome sequences, at least through the end of the year until it changes, are short, sweet, to the point, that they get people fired up, that they have a clear call to action, clear steps on what to do next. When the North Node moves into Pisces, that energy is going to change. And I'll be talking about that in the next few months. But you can set your welcome sequence to be reviewed every 18 months. Now, from a regular content creation perspective, I believe there are, some core pieces of knowledge that you share that could be evergreen, but I'm a fan of really using the sun cycles to meet people where they're at. I think otherwise you could unintentionally set up a post to go in a season that it just won't land. And why work that hard to create all this content if it's not going to land with your folks? That is the goal. Stop the scroll, get more eyes on your content. And the best way I know to do that is to follow the sun. So working in those 30-day sun cycles, following that solar guidance, which ebbs and flows, the energies ebb and flow. From energy in Aries season where we're, it's, get it done kind of energy. We're motivated to move the needle, to Taurus energy where it slows down a bit. So that's a different message in your content or approach to your content. Your message is your message is your message. And your content pillars are yours, but framing them via the astrological guidance of the sun cycle is what's going to stop the scroll and get more yeses on those offers. So, want to know more about that? Grab my Sun Cycles for Success. It will give you the big picture overview. And check the show notes, the description underneath this video for some information about an upcoming planning workshop where we are going to work through the next for 90 days of content guidance in 90 minutes. So we're going to go through 3 astrological cycles. You'll be able to set up for batching your content if that's what you choose to do, or have the guidance for when you're feeling inspired during each cycle to get it done. So keep your eyes out for that workshop. It's going to happen on the June solstice, or right around there, June 20th to be exact. And we'll get this done because we want to make things more easeful, more predictable, right? We want to have better timing with our content, but we definitely want to be connecting with those soul clients. So using the astrological guidance will help you to do just that. All right, if you're just showing up on this channel, I would love for you to hit like and subscribe and leave your comments below. Have you used Sun Cycle guidance before? Are you curious? Do you batch? Do you do evergreen? Leave me some messages and let me know. Otherwise, make sure you mark your calendar, save the date for June 20th, and I will be back next week with more information and details. Until then, you take care of you, follow the guidance of the sun, and I will see you next time.